So, happy GNX weekend. Like, where were you when you found out that Kendrick dropped something? Where and when? Me, I was actually on Reddit, I think it was Hip Hop Heads, and it said fresh Kendrick release. And it immediately put a smile on my face. Like, immediately. And I'm happy with it. I don't want to get caught up on what it's called, if it's a mixtape or an album, because again, it really doesn't matter. It's a body of work, it has different sounds. You definitely get to pick your favorites, or you can like the whole thing. I'm gonna just call it a project until Kendrick calls it something else. But hip hop never died. But it's just good for Kendrick to remind y'all that it didn't die. There's been so much good music that's been coming out this year, G. Like, it's been a dream. Seriously. But, hey, that's my bitch. Like, and I get it. Like, some people, I was reading some comments. People were saying that if it wasn't Kendrick that did this, it would be trash. But everyone's a critic. I mean, hey, so am I. But it just feels like, of course, like, not everybody's gonna gravitate to the same things, and that's okay. But to be so objective and say that it's trash, like, nah, that I disagree with. And people are calling people, like, fans Kendrick Lasers, and that's hyperbolic. And it's just like, again, if you call yourself defending Drake, you already know how I feel about that. So I laugh. I don't take it seriously. I enjoy the music. I say, like, my favorites off the top of my head, like my absolute favorites, I'll give it my top three. It's Peekaboo, Luther. Damn. And you know what sucks? Let me see. Because, you know, we still learning titles. I'm going to say Squabble Up. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Yeah, it's some good shit on here. I admire this. Like, I don't have anything negative to say. Of course, like, I'm critical too, but I feel like this is a nice blend of sounds. It's original. It wakes you up. You dance. You just listen to the words. Sometimes you don't need a double entendre. You just gotta spit from your soul, like, and that's okay. That's really okay. And I'm really happy that Kendrick decided to continue with the Heart Part 6, because I remember when the beef was happening and Drake released that song, I'm like, damn, I wonder if Kendrick is gonna skip the Heart Part 6 or if he's gonna continue and act like it never happened, because I love that. Keep it going. I'm just such a fan of Kendrick. It's not even funny. Like, I wouldn't consider myself a glazer, but I've been a fan of his since 2011. So to see his progression and his journey, his artistry, he's just been so compelling and artistic this entire time. He's been true to himself. He's just a great rapper. I love his music. I'm such a fan. I wouldn't consider myself a glazer though. Like, relax. I just feel like people are so hyperbolic. And I saw somebody post that GNX is is Kendrick's version of if you're reading this, it's too late. And I don't, like, surface level, I don't get what that means. I just have had enough with the comparisons. Like, if we could just allow art to be its own thing, an album or a project to be its own thing without ranking or comparing it to his other projects, that would be better for everybody. I just feel like people are always so trying to fit things in a box or a category, and it shouldn't be like that. I don't like comparing albums, projects, because each project is its own sound, unless it's like a part one, a part two, a part three, like a continuation. Okay, fine. But even then, I think about Rob Banks projects. I think I might be happy part one, and I think I might be happy part two. They they got different vibes to me, but they're part one, part two. But anyway, I'm not comparing GNX to any of Kendrick's stuff. This is gonna stand on its own. I'm so happy that he dropped this. It's just like a breath of fresh air, seriously. Like, and I've been listening to some really good music, but the fact that we got an entire Kendrick project just randomly has just been gorgeous. So let me know where you were when you found out that he dropped this. And what's your top three songs on there so far? I know people's opinions are going to change, especially because it's still growing on people. Like, but let me know what your first impressions were. And keep living.